Look outside. Chances are you'll spot a dandelion, those bright yellow flowers that pop up everywhere, from your backyard to the cracks in city sidewalks. But before you dismiss them as just weeds, know this: dandelions have a secret history that goes back thousands of years. They've been medicines, symbols of hope, food sources in times of war, and even objects of folklore. Today we'll dive into the surprising, untold story of the humble dandelion. Dandelions weren't always unwanted. In fact, ancient cultures considered them treasures. Native to Europe and parts of Asia, these resilient plants have a long medicinal history. Chinese herbalists first noted the dandelion over 1,000 years ago, using it to treat illnesses ranging from stomach aches to inflammation. In medieval Europe, the plant earned a reputation as the bitter herb that could cleanse and purify. Folk medicine used dandelions to treat liver problems, and people believed dandelions could ease everything from fevers to kidney stones. The roots, leaves, and flowers all had their place in the healer's toolkit. But it wasn't just practical. Dandelions held symbolic value too. In many cultures, they represented wishes, rebirth, and endurance. Folklore held that blowing the seeds could carry a wish to loved ones far away, a tradition still practiced by kids and romantics today. Little did we know this weed was a plant of legend. As herbal remedies spread across Europe, dandelions became staples in traditional medicine cabinets. Physicians saw them as natural detoxifiers, believing the dandelion could purify the blood, ease jaundice, and even reduce swelling. In North America, indigenous tribes had long used dandelions for similar purposes, calling on the plant's leaves and roots to treat heartburn, skin irritations, and stomach issues. With every piece of the dandelion plant offering potential benefits, people started using it as a powerful tonic for the liver and kidneys. Its roots, in particular, became famous for promoting digestion and were often brewed into teas or even roasted as coffee substitutes. Strange as it sounds, this little flower became known as a cure-all for anyone suffering from sluggish systems. So as you can see, this tiny plant was more than just a weed. It was a lifesaver. If you're enjoying learning about the hidden history behind everyday plants like the dandelion, hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories just like this. Yet, dandelion's role in history wasn't limited to health. During wartime shortages, dandelions became survival food. Both world wars created food scarcity across Europe, and families often turned to the dandelion as a dependable source of nutrition. Its leaves are packed with vitamins A, C, and K, and contain minerals like iron and calcium. Many used dandelion leaves in salads or boiled them like spinach. The roots were dried and ground to make dandelion coffee, a caffeine-free beverage that provided a comforting drink when coffee was impossible to find. The flowers, too, weren't wasted. People would use the bright yellow petals to make dandelion wine, and some rural communities even used it to make syrups and jellies. This hardy little plant was a true war hero, a resilient source of food that kept people going in hard times. The dandelion wasn't just a plant, it was a lifeline. But beyond its uses in medicine and food, the dandelion also played a subtle but important role in the environment. As pollinators, dandelions support bees and other insects early in spring when few flowers are blooming. Their roots also help break up compacted soil, allowing other plants to thrive, and they add nutrients back to the earth as they decompose. Some gardeners even plant dandelions deliberately to enrich their gardens. In recent years, the dandelion has found its way into the health market. Dandelion tea, capsules, and extracts are marketed as detox solutions and digestive aids, and you'll find its leaves popping up in health-conscious salads around the world. The once maligned dandelion has staged a comeback as a superfood, with a market all its own. Perhaps one of the most interesting aspects of the dandelion's journey is its symbolism. Artists, writers, and poets have long celebrated dandelions as symbols of resilience, childhood memories, and the delicate passage of time. As children, many of us made wishes and blew on their fluffy seeds, sending them spiraling away on the wind. That simple ritual reflects dandelion's enduring legacy. They're reminders of how something seemingly ordinary can hold so much beauty and meaning. Throughout history, the dandelion has represented survival and strength. Its name itself, dandelion, comes from the French Dandelion, meaning lion's tooth, a fitting name for a plant that's been both beloved and scorned, but never forgotten. So here we are today, caught between two worlds. On one hand, the dandelion has been embraced by health enthusiasts for its nutritional benefits. It's a common sight in organic gardens, herbal teas, and dietary supplements. But on the other hand, it's still the target of countless herbicides, as many homeowners continue the endless battle against this stubborn weed. Yet the dandelion has never been just a weed. It's a survivor, a healer, and a symbol of hope. Whether you see it as an invader in your lawn or a powerful little plant with an incredible story, the dandelion isn't going anywhere. It's here to remind us that sometimes resilience grows where we least expect it. So next time you see a dandelion, take a closer look. That tiny golden flower carries a long history, a story of survival, healing, and adaptability. It's a reminder that sometimes the most remarkable things grow in the most unexpected places.